But that's about it. Let's hop into this game here. In the bottom left of Citadel, we do have Classic. And in the bottom right, it is Spirit. Utilizing that teal. Kind of looking cool on this map. This color. Now, what are we gonna see here? 2 Stargate carrier? No. Now, I think you kind of want to go into AoE, right? It feels like strong to go into Reavers. It feels strong to go into Storm. Would be both pretty good against Bioplay. I wonder though. Command Center first, of course, for Spirit, as what could it else be? It's definitely his forte. And this economy is gonna benefit him, these kind of big bases with similar, like the same amount of money on all of the patches. It's something I feel like his style just works well with. Going into the barracks follow-up on the other side. This is gonna be more interesting. What is Classic gonna do here? He's gonna go into a 1-gate expand, cybernetics core afterwards. And he will most likely get, well, Dragoons and Goon range, right? To keep himself safe. He's gonna scout in the wrong direction first. So, what we know from the Brute War meta is... Oh, wait. The main bases are also not on high ground? They are on high ground, right? This is a high ground. It should be a high ground. It's not a high ground. It's not a high ground. So the bases are also not on high ground. There's no high ground actually on this map. Okay, there we go. Yeah, of course it isn't. So one thing we know from the Brute War meta on 4-player maps is that usually players will go for a cross scout first because they will have strategies that are adjusted for either cross or close spawns. So you will always, most of the time, go in that cross position. Scout. Sometimes you will go with an end scout as well, which means you'll get the cross position as the second one. No, the cross is the last position, right? There we go. Yeah, there you go, shield battery. I was like, why? I was brain farting a little bit on that one, but yeah, the end scout has the cross as last position, of course. Scout if it's a close position and which position it is, basically. But that's when you have something prepared most of the time for those close spawn locations yourself. Now this is gonna be that Goon range, and this was not a end scout. Classic scouting maybe not yet adjusted to the situation. Gonna throw down a pylon here. That could be a proxy robo. Oh, no, he already has the robo. What is he doing this pylon for? I'm not sure. Vision? Maybe. Now, what is Spirit actually doing? He's going into Tank Marine, has a floating starport for some Banshees soon. Goon range is gonna finish up. Marines have 5 range, with the bunker 6, Goons have 6 range, with the range 7. They will outrange this bunker, but not this tank, which has 13. Why is he making these pylons out here? They are very exposed. Oh, Dragoon. He ate 2 shots there, as you can see on this guy. Nexus number 3, Robotics Bay. So going into that Reaver. No observatory yet, but yep, throwing it down here nice and early as well. And a forge and a citadel. Can we make more tech buildings? Where's your Stargate? Where's your Stargate? Classic. Can you please also go into carriers with this? Or arbiters? Haven't seen much arbiter usage yet. I wonder. It should be a very strong unit, but it's just so tough to get to. I'll drop a barracks. A bio follow-up here. For Spirit. Classic is gonna want to create some vision for himself, so he's gonna shoot at this. Oh, of course, Spirit doesn't know where his opponent is, so he flew to the wrong base. Oh, what a waste. What a waste. Will this Banshee get scouted before it actually hits anything? I think yes. And now this is kind of cool. He parks his Dragoons over here. He scans the other base, so he now knows at least where it is. And then he just drops in the Reaver. Oh, drop in the Reaver! He shoots the Marines. Man, that's a freaking big hole. Now he just wants to go for SCVs, killing 4 in the first hit here. Now he does lose units himself here to those double Banshee, and that's actually a big deal. He needs to get more damage in with that Reaver. Oh, Reaver, don't die! No, he loses the Reaver, I can't believe it. Classic. Anchoristic mistake. He's gonna lose another Reaver at home here to those Banshees. The Observer does finish up. More drones are falling. And now the revenge can happen. First Banshee's gonna get popped. Second Banshee gets away. At least he saves the shuttle. Does he have shuttle speed? Yes, he does. But, bro, that was 2 Reavers down. He's looking for a terrible start here. What is this actually? Oh, Scarabs, huh? I guess. Does he already have Zealot legs? He does. So at least he can try to break this push. But it's very marine heavy, so I don't feel Zealots are the answer to it. And he still does not have the Reaver with this. He does have the Speed Shuttle. And there's finally the Reaver, but it needs to make that ball of infinite damage. It's gonna get it. It's gonna not hit it yet. It's gonna get shot at by the tank. He needs to be careful. I think Spirit is gonna kill him here. Oh my god, he loses the shuttle. That's it. These Marines, man. Bio is extremely powerful in the SC2 engine. You can really see how the engine was designed to make this specific unit one of the greatest of all times. The Space Marine. Well, there you go. Tech and everything else. What is he making? He's just making Zealots and Goons right now. Respect the Marine. Just too strong. GG is gonna be called. Spirit does take the first map in this best of 3 series, yeah. Well done by Spirit. Looking really on fire here in this mod with the Brute War Terran. And the SC2 Terran. Feels like he just knows how to utilize them. Now, next game is gonna be another game where Classic can choose his race. And Classic is gonna go for the SC2 Protoss, SC1 Protoss again. So he does not want to face that SC Brute War Protoss, maybe, Terran maybe. Maybe it's just to that point. Maybe he thinks he can out Brute War on the Spirit. In the bottom left we do have Classic. It's an SC2 map this time though. And in the top right we do have Spirit. Again, I'm thinking about the Reaper, like double proxy Reaper. How could you ever hold this as a Protoss player? Are Goons gonna be fast enough? Like proxy Marauder shenanigans? Can you actually win? Double gas opening here for Spirit. This is a very unique situation we have in this tournament. Probably the first time Spirit is not gonna go for a command center first. This is gonna give him an edge. But we did see that... Well, actually, Classic went into a gate nexus. And he's gonna find out about this one. And he's gonna be a little bit unhappy because he's gonna be exposed here in the early game to any shenanigans. But maybe he's more used to that. Maybe he's more used to defend the early pressure with a kind of a little bit of greedy build himself. A Reaper coming in here. He's gonna grab that probe. We only made one Reaper though. I wonder, like, these Reaper Hellion openings, right? What they could do against the Protoss in the early game. Like 3 Reapers, 2 Hellions. It seems you would just go in and shred all of these workers. I'm not sure. I haven't actually seen the sheet batteries in action. Like, except once. And that was where only 1 unit was in range to get healed up. So I'm not exactly sure how they operate currently. If you just heal all of them at the same time. How they operated in Brood War, right? If you just click them on the ground and they just heal everything. Not sure if that is actually the case here for the sheet batteries right now. I'll have to wait and see how that actually does happen. And we see Hellion Reaper, yeah, but this is a little bit later than it should be. No. Is this gonna be enough to hold this? 4 goons? Probably yes. But you can go into that main base. There's the sheet battery though. Can he make this happen? Can he make this work? 3 goons are already in the front. Can you bounce them? They're armored and mechanical. You should be able to bounce them. I want to see a flying goon now. But he's not going to give us that. He's going to go in with the Reapers. He's going to pull the goons away. Then he's going to walk in with the Hellions here at the natural base. He's actually going to start to kill that Dragoon? I don't think that's going to happen. And he's going to run in too fast with the Hellions. So in the end, nothing did happen here. I guess my question was answered. Literally nothing does happen. You don't get any damage, Spirit. And again a Banshee opening? Or are we gonna see a Raven this time? Another Banshee opening. Cloaked units, strong units. Observatory finishing up already. Robotic support bay coming online as well. Of course, the Robo is already done. It's making a shuttle. Gonna see what's gonna be next, Observer or Reaver. It's gonna get that shuttle speed first, so it should probably be Observer, since he doesn't have the money for the Reaver yet. And this push has to be broke. Oh my god, I saw the flying goons. They look funny when they fly, but they are actually dying here right now. Is he gonna be able to still save this? I think he should be. He has a sheep battery in the main. He's gonna have a couple more goons. He can still pull workers. This should not break Classic, but he might lose a few workers, and you can already see some of them die. He should probably pick them up into the prism. There we go, yeah, into the shuttle. That's some good micro. Try to avoid those deaths. And the Reaper will fall, but he will get one more kill. Citadel of Adun coming in here. And Reaver into Observer now. Banshee coming across the map. Cloak is gonna happen as well. Keep the Observer home. Keep the Observer home. Oh my god, he fell into that. He fell into the pit. Now let's see what this drop is gonna be here. Now the Banshee is doing again kind of good work here. Oh boy. On the other side of the map, but this time he will be greeted way earlier by Dragoons. Now another nice Scarab did connect, another 4 SCVs did go down here. Is he gonna drop out that... Oh, no, you need to drop out the other guy first. This guy, yes. To target that, to get that damage pulled onto him. Now drop the Dragoon first. Drop the Dragoon. You drop the Dragoon into these SCVs and then you drop the Reaver. And... There's no recall? What are you doing, Classic? I guess he can just walk away from this. Oh, but the Cloaked Banshee coming back. He still keeps both units alive. He needs to keep them. Like, he needs to bring them back, man. They need to retire. At least get a healthy Dragoon. So you can, or like, get 2 Zealots, right? Usually you drop with 2 Zealots in Brood War, so you can soak more tank shots. I wonder why he's dropping a Dragoon, just because he has it, I think. And he doesn't have a Zealot yet, or 2. I heard you like Brood War in SC2, so put some Brood War into your SC2, yeah. That's what's happening here. Honestly, this Brood War, oh my god, is getting more and more fleshed out. And the more you see it, the more you kind of want to start and play this. Now he's gonna finally lose all of this. Oh boy, he gets one more big Scarab here. Ooh. This is the Reaver. The random Reaver. Inside, well, the middle of the map. At the middle of the map. A few goons are pushing back these Banshees, trying to come in cloaked, but to no avail here. We do have a Templar Archives finally being started up. So potentially DTs, I don't think we're gonna see them. Of course, it must be Storm. Just gonna be nice against anything that the Terran has, because it just deals so much damage. 2 Storms are gonna kill tanks, basically. That's where it's at. This is some nice damage here. Classic, definitely a little bit sloppy if he loses that Reaver. Oh, yeah. Great stuff here by Spirit. Makes you wonder if you need to go scout against this. Does the battle report work? Yes, apparently it does. There you go. So he killed a Reaver and 12 workers in that last exchange. A Storm on the way. He's making a few High Templars. Getting a Forge online here, a second one. He has already armor upgrade and armor upgrade on the way, and a he has an armor upgrade on the way and a already finished up damage upgrade. Now Banshee's here to defend. I really like this. And a Reaver drop in addition with Zealots and that Zealot run in. Now, can he stay safe at home? I think he can. If this group of Bio runs into this Reaver... If this group of Bio runs into this Reaver... Okay, it wasn't as bad as I thought. We do see the energy upgrade here for the Templars. There is no observers here. He does not even own he owns 1 observer, but he's way out of position here. Losing a High Templar, losing another Reaver, man. These Banshees, 14 and 8 kills. Those have been like 3 Reavers and a few High Templars. Another group of High Templars here. He should just storm them. Oh my god, he loses all of them. Can't believe it. He's gonna lose all of these High Templars before he even gets 1 Storm out. Now a nice EMP here. He still has that HT with some energy, but he has not yet enough energy. He's gonna lose it to a snipe. Oh my god, I think Classic, man. Losing to 2 Banshees, basically. What it's boiling down to here. Now these 2 Zealots could potentially kill these 2 tanks, and that would be actually a potential for him to come back. He needs to repower this Robo. He needs to get up some more High Templars here. He's still around here, and that shuttle is not doing anything though. And he's chasing this army. I don't think that's a good choice. He's starting to lose these Zealots here. Let's have a few for the flank. Coming in, these Dragoons now need to kite away. One more goon in the bottom right is gonna get chased down by a ghost. Now extra zealots coming in. Of course, only speed, no charge on those guys. Maybe he can overpower this group of bio units and he will force that pickup. I love to see that one. And Classic clicked on that bio unit to see the upgrades. You could see him select that Marauder there. Now this is not been producing for quite a while. These Templars are not done yet. It's gonna be one in a moment, but there's no AoE currently. Maybe not enough gates? 8 gates not enough on 3 bases? It seems like you can't really afford more. But look at this. Without any AoE, this Bioforce is just too powerful. Oh, a whiffed storm even. There's one more storm here. Can he get it done? He did get the amulet, so he has every Templar that does spawn has a storm, and those are some mighty storms. They're actually kind of hard to see because they have that. They go very high up into the air. Reaver, can you get the connect? Oh yes, that was the connect. He still loses the Reaver, but he cannot simply finish this game. You cannot simply walk into Mordor. You know? You'll have to bring an army. You cannot just throw the ring into the fire, because it just doesn't work. That's not how it works. Because Sauron is gonna throw down a storm, and then he will Psystorm you to death. Now, EMPs are gonna be nice, but that's what I say when I mean... That's what I mean when I say bring an army. Bring ghosts, bring EMPs, bring snipes. He's using those EMPs quite, honestly, a little bit wasteful there. And we do see a storm, by the way. You see this is kind of top, like to the universe it goes. And yeah, Spirit is gonna take this one. Wait, this was 1-0 for Spirit, wasn't it? Am I stupid? Did I think I set up the wrong score. Yeah. This was 1-0 for Spirit, of course. So Spirit is 2-0 in this series, and he does take that one. My bad, having the wrong score up there all time long.